Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth daily coverage of your Green Bay Packers. We drop new episodes every day, Monday through Friday, so hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Today, we're going to discuss one of the position battles the Packers have as OTAs continue this week, and that is who will win the battle to be the Packers' third starting linebacker. We know Quay Walker and Edgerrin Cooper, assuming they're both healthy, are going to be two of the three starters, and the third linebacker isn't on the field as much as the other two, obviously, and obvious passing downs and different situations, that linebacker comes off the field for an extra defensive back. But we do still need a third starter, and there are three top candidates to fill that position as of right now. The first is the incumbent, and that's veteran Isaiah McDuffie. The Packers re-signed the former Boston College star to a 2-year extension worth $8 million over this offseason. And last year, McDuffie started all 17 games for the Packers, made 97 total tackles, had 1 half sack and 3 tackles for loss. And, the thing that you like about McDuffie, he's experienced, he's a very smart football player, and he really knows Jeff Hafley's defense, even played his final college season at BC under Hafley, who was his head coach that year in college. The issue with McDuffie, though, he lacks the ideal size and athleticism that scouts prefer. He plays the run well based on his intelligence, based on his ability to read plays, but his lack of speed creates difficulties for him in coverage. And according to ProFootballReference.com, opposing quarterbacks completed 80.8% of their passes when throwing to receivers covered by McDuffie last season, and their quarterback rating was 118.5. So essentially, if opposing coaches want to set up a mismatch, you send a tight end or running back into the area McDuffie is covering, and the Packers do have a problem there. So you get leadership, you get experience from McDuffie. He also contributes on special teams, but he's one of those players, I think, that coaches are always trying to replace. Now, sometimes they never do. That the smarts and the leadership make up for some of the athletic shortcomings. We'll see if McDuffie ends up starting in 2025. The second candidate is a 2024 day 2 draft pick, third round pick, Tyron Hopper. And look, most rookies do have a struggle adjusting to life in the NFL. The college game, faster. The players, better, more experienced, more athletic than most players, even at the top college teams. But Hopper did have a particularly difficult rookie year. He played in all 17 games last year, but only played a total of 18 snaps on defense, and much of that was garbage time. I mean, think about it. That's one play per game on average. And, it wasn't spread out that way, but the point is that the defensive coaches did not have a lot of faith in his ability to be out there on the field. Now, unlike McDuffie, Hopper, he has the athleticism, but doesn't have the ability to read defenses and learn his assignments quite the way McDuffie does. He ran a 4.68 40 prior to the draft last year. And the key is this, if Hopper takes a step forward and is able to win the starting job, if you put Quay Walker, Edgerrin Cooper, and Tyron Hopper on the field together, you've got 3 fast, athletic linebackers. I could see Jeff Hafley having a field day mixing up which guy is blitzing, which guy is near the line of scrimmage, which guy is dropping back into coverage. I could see him trying to create some deception with that trio on the field, but will Hopper be able to make that jump in his second year and show he has what it takes to become a starter in the NFL? OTAs preseason training camp, we will be able to tell, hopefully, from how he does during the next few months. The third candidate is a recently signed free agent. I'm talking about Isaiah Simmons. Simmons was signed after the draft, and he has got elite athleticism. But despite being the 8th overall pick by the Cardinals in the 2020 NFL draft, Simmons has never lived up to that hype and potential. He is kind of considered a tweener by a lot of scouts and coaches. He could play off-ball linebacker. He can play safety, but he seems to be that jack of all trades, master of none. He only started more than half of the games in any given season twice in his 5-year NFL career. He spent 3 years in Arizona, then the last 2 years with the New York Football Giants. But despite playing in all 34 games over the last 2 seasons, he only started 5 of them, and he played just 17% of the Giants' defensive snaps in 2024. Now, Simmons could be utilized in blitz packages and in specific situations. At this point, after 5 seasons in the NFL, it's unlikely he's ever going to live up to the pre-draft hype. The question is, can Jeff Hafley utilize him, whether it's in blitz packages, coverages, whatever the case may be, so that he becomes a useful contributor to the Green Bay defense? That may include winning the third starting linebacker position for the Packers, but it may be a little bit of an uphill climb. Simmons, again, like Hopper and McDuffie, does contribute on special teams, and he may need to in order to secure a roster spot for himself in 2025. This is going to be an interesting battle. It may go through all the way to week 1, maybe even beyond it. And obviously, it depends on the health of all 3 players and how they perform. Don't forget to check out our website at thepackerspost.com, where we have new articles dropping every day, Monday through Saturday. Hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode here of the Daily Packers Post. I'm Gil Martin. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. And of course, go Pack Go.